The next day, Billy and Lori had woken up before dawn at the farm in Springs and, as usual, had breakfast together. Lori sat on a hay bale in the stables and enjoyed a blueberry muffin. Beside her in his stall, Billy slurped up his sweet morning mash of wheat bran with a touch of molasses. She'd even fed Billy a muffin crumb. She'd laughed as he curled up his lip and wrinkled his nose. A funny face she had learned from the local vet was called a flamin response. Horses rumple their muzzles when they taste something unfamiliar, but for the rest of the day, nothing was as usual. Billy had gotten the part in the opera. After much discussion of Lori's inspired idea and more paper signing with the maestro, it was agreed that Billy would fill in for the role of the warrior's horse. The little fjord horse could save the opera. That morning was a blur. Her mother had written to her teacher at Springs Middle for special permission to take the day off from school. But even free from first-period computer science class, Lori worked hard that morning. She groomed Billy's coat with a curry comb, working in circles to loosen any dust. Then she brushed him all over with a stiff brush and finally a polishing soft brush. She combed out all the tangles in his black and yellow mane. With a hoof pick, she cleaned out any dirt in his hooves. On the underside, she was careful to avoid the sensitive triangle at the center of his hoof with the funny name Frog that the veterinarian had taught her is actually a horse's toe. When she was done, it seemed to her that the gold in Billy's coat flared as brightly as the chandeliers of the theater. Lori led him onto the trailer and secured him in the stall with a bar across his chest. It was a horsey seatbelt for the hours-long journey to New York City. All the while, she told him about her past visit to Lincoln Center, about opera, about music, about the grand orchestra, and about the diva, the powerful female singer playing the starring role of Aida, whom he was about to meet.